Hey, this is Sarah from SidetrackSarah.com, and today we're heading to Branson, Missouri, where I'm going to share with you all about our trip and what our family of 9 eats while we're on vacation. We have a pretty low-key agenda on this vacation. We're planning to swim, shop, go to the Hollywood Wax Museum, which we're really excited for, and Hannah's Maze of Mirrors, which is one of our kids' favorites. Our son is moving into his new apartment at college in the middle of the week, and then we're going to go to the Dewey Short Nature Center and visit College of the Ozarks with my 19-year-old daughter. Right here, we are about to go into the Castle of Chaos, which is a little bit scary for a couple of the kids. Later that evening, we followed up with some fun games of mini golf at the Hollywood Wax Museum as well, and they have a really neat mini golf course, which was a lot of fun for our whole family.
Years and years ago, when we first started having kids, we were probably similar to a lot of you in that we just didn't have a lot of money to go around. And as we kept adding more kids to the picture, we now have 7 kids. We still didn't want to go on vacation and just eat up all of our vacation money on food. So we learned really fast the best way for us to vacation is to figure out how to eat as cheaply as possible. Now, does that mean we never go out to eat? No, we do go out to eat, and we find that really fun. And sometimes we go out to eat because we didn't plan very well, or we just didn't feel like planning because it's been a crazy busy day, and we'll do that. But when we do go out to eat, we usually still cut corners and try to save as much money as possible in most cases. Now, for this Branson vacation, we typically almost always go to a breakfast buffet anytime we go to Branson, because that's our treat meal pretty much. And one of our favorite breakfast buffets in Branson is the Grand Country Buffet. And we try to go whenever they're about to switch it to lunch, so we can get breakfast and then we can get the desserts at lunch, because I love their bread pudding with vanilla sauce. And then they have really good blackberry cobbler and peach cobbler. But anyway, so we did do that. And then on the way down, sometimes I will pack sandwiches, and sometimes we will stop and eat off the dollar menus. So on the way down, we did the $4 for $4 meals at Wendy's, which was a little bit of a splurge, but I had already promised the kids that if they had worked really hard to get out the door, that they could do that on that trip. And so anyway, just through the years, we learned lots of little tips to save money. And so we usually get a condo where we can cook, or if we don't have a condo where we can cook, we can still bring our slow cooker and Instant Pot and clean up in the sink. It's possible to do. It's not as easy, but it's a lot better than spending $50 to $100 per meal for us and all of our kids. So one of the tips, though, that I wanted to share with you all that we do is if we know we're going to a certain area, we will research that area for all the kids eat free places, and so we will try to seek out those restaurants. I know the last time we went to Branson, we were able to go to Bob Evans, and we got buy any entree, and I think it was get 2 kids entrees for free. So that really helped us save a ton of money, where we could still get a really good meal. Now, also, there's plenty of others, and sometimes they change, and sometimes some restaurants stop doing it. So you'll have to do your research and just Google it and figure out which ones still do the kids eat free. In our fridge for snacks, we keep string cheese. That's usually for me. Not very many people love the string cheese. We made tacos the other night, so I've got some sour cream and salsa. We keep ham sandwich stuff on hand with cheese and mayo. I brought these tomatoes so they didn't go bad this week. They were in my fridge at home. And while we're here, I bought these cuties on sale for $2.30 for snacks. And then we found peaches on sale for 73 cents a pound, which is highly unusual for our part of town. We cooked up a bunch of ground beef so that we could make spaghetti and tacos and easy meals like that. And of course, we're not eating healthy this week, so we have some soda, and we pretty much buy our bottled water because the water tastes like dirt to us after being used to having filtered water. So there's a general idea what we have in our fridge while we travel, if we have a place with a fridge. So what?
I forgot that it was
Tonight I'm making spaghetti for Ryan and I because we stopped and got 50-cent corn dogs for the kids at Sonic, and I don't like corn dogs. Nice spaghetti, yummy, yummy.
Oh, this one? Those fish are so mean. There's a catfish playing a corn on that one. Why are the catfish of mouths so big? The catfish mouths are really big. Just like they can suck it up and keep it.
This is the barbecue chicken for our chicken sandwiches. We make that in the Instant Pot. It's already out of there, of course, but we throw in about a 3-pound bag of chicken with some barbecue sauce and a little bit of water. And yes, we do bring our slow cooker and our Instant Pot on vacation, especially if we have a kitchen. Anyway, we cook this for 20 minutes on manual high pressure in our Instant Pot, and then we quick released the pressure, and then we just shred it up.
And now we're just touring the College of the Ozarks, which was a lot of fun, hoping that my daughter gets accepted. For this meal, we decided to just use up the rest of our pre-cooked hamburger meat that we had in the fridge and make sloppy joes. It's a super quick and easy meal. One of our kids' favorite stops while we're on vacation in Branson is to go to the Dewey Short Nature Center. They provide a scavenger hunt for the kids, and so they take these around and they try to find all the things on the scavenger hunt. They have a blast, and then they move on to this little life jacket activity where they can time themselves and see how fast they can get their life jackets on if they were in the boat to see if they would drown or not. As you can see, they did not do very good on this activity.
Oh, you didn't prepare very well, did you? No, it's not. You just wrap it around behind you.
I can't. This one's bad. Okay, this one.
For this easy Instant Pot meal, we just put in enough chicken breasts for our family, and then we covered it with enough potatoes for our family, and then we put on a bottle of Italian dressing. It's really simple and really good for a quick, simple meal. On the last day of our vacation, we finally ventured down to the shores of Table Rock Lake. We started just looking at the rocks and picking up all the little shells, but eventually they talked me into going swimming. So they all hauled their swimming stuff down there, and I sat on this little weird sidewalk that went into the water and watched them.
I would love to hear what you guys have to eat on vacation and how you save money on your food. And if you have an idea that I don't share in this video, if you could leave me a comment below, that would be awesome.